What is up, Revival Gaming? This is Gold Mason here for a DPP Revival Invitational play-ins match between Shitrock Enjoyer, also known as Fruhdazi, one of your favorite ADV players, playing against Bhalaj Blast, who is an up-and-coming DPP player, has been playing in DPP PL, and doing pretty well. So I'm excited to hop in. Let's get into it. We got Gyarados versus Tyranitar. Not what Tyranitar wants to see. On lead, that Gyarados might be banded. You have to be a little careful. Does 40% to Starmie, so that might be banded. Does not get leftovers recovery. Swampert's going to come in on Blissey, and they're probably going to trade some rocks. That is FJ2K's mom, apparently. There's the rock trade, just as Count Dooku predicted. I don't know why I did that. We're going to see a Seismic Toss on an Earthquake. Blissey is not going to win this trade, so we're going to see Gyarados come back in. Is Bhalaj gonna... No, just goes for that Earthquake. We're gonna see probably another Waterfall here. Starmie taking some big damage. We'll see if it's Recover Starmie. It is. Alright, so it can stall out... the Gyarados if it's not critically hit. So Fruhdazi exits. We're going to see Blissey get all of its health back as the Rapid Spin comes out. Interesting spot. I don't think Bhalaj wants to stay in, but he does anyways. There's the Stealth Rock coming back. We're going to see another Rapid Spin. There it is. Does Blissey have something to hit the Starmie? No, just a nice little Thunder Wave. Presumably Natural Cure. Yeah, we're going to see the rocks. There they are. Starmie, a bit healthier than it was before, though. But here's Latias coming in on the Ice Punch. Really nice click from Bhalaj. Ice Punch not a special move like it is in ADV, so it does quite a lot of damage to Blissey as well. Not a ton, but enough. Big Surf into the Jirachi coming in. We're actually going to see Donphan come in on the Starmie. Not quite the matchup that I think Bhalaj was looking for. Probably see a Recover or a Spin here. Actually, we do see a Surf. Maybe expecting or trying to call out a stay from Fruhdazi, clicking Earthquake or something like that. But however, that does mean Starmie goes out at 64%. So again, a little bit of hacks or a wrong switch in or something like that, and it is not going to be looking great for that Starmie. Like, you switch it in here and it gets Earthquaked or something like that, or the Jirachi comes in and gets Earthquaked. We're going to actually see a crit Waterfall. Gyarados is never going to be able to come back in unless that Donphan gets a spin off. So Blissey's going to come in on the Starmie. Starmie's going to Rapid Spin. And probably Recover here after T-Waving, yeah. There's the Stealth Rock. Surely the Starmie has to recover here. That's my feeling. No, doesn't go for it. Well... Now, surely, yeah, alright, there we go. There's the Stealth Rock coming back out. And Blissey hasn't been spamming Seismic Toss into the Starmie, so... There is the Para. It's going to leave it 100% though. The Starmie is looking very pivotal for Bhalaj's game plan. And Blissey does not get the Stealth Rock off like it was hoping to, and full paras twice in a row. I love paralysis. Best fucking status in the game. Hell yeah. Paralyzed again. Blissey's gone. Blissey's not going to be able to come back in or do anything unless that Donphan clears the status and comes in on a Waterfall. Admittedly, didn't do a whole lot for a stab super effective move, but did enough. Here's that Rapid Spin, but that is most of Donphan's health spent. Gyarados is going to come in and die to Waterfall, and then something's gonna have to come in and deal with this Swampert. Chosen to be Latias. Goes for the Draco Meteor. Tyranitar does respond this time, and will be getting this KO. There's the Pursuit gone. Metagross comes in. Starmie is an excellent Pokemon to respond to that. Donphan's going to be sacked off. Not quite. Thunder Wave does not do any damage, so Donphan will live. Metagross is going to come back in. I don't know that I love what just happened. Oh, is it a Scarf? It is a Scarf. Yes. Metagross is Choice Scarfed, and Bhalaj calls it out. Down Blissey goes. This is looking quite rough for Fruhdazi. 40% on the Swampert. There's that waterfall again. And I doubt that there is another water resist in the back here, so Donphan is going to go down. And now it's a Scarf Metagross. No Rise. A Rise there would have been devastating. Still no Rise, and Metagross is parried. This last mon has to be something that defeats these 3 Pokemon and an Unrevealed, which is unlikely. Well, okay. Don't need to speak too soon. Never mind. That was a very offensive Swampert. Earthquake takes the kill. Bhalaj is up 1. Let's go into this next game. We've got Infernape versus Tyranitar. Fruhdazi is getting the lead matchup every time here. So Bhalaj just going for the standard Tyranitar, so. Nice taunt. That stops the Nidoqueen from... Yeah, nice. A Stealth Rock, Taunt, Wisp, Infernape. This is like... Oh, is this this? This is the BKC team, no? Isn't this the team that BKC used in SPL? The Infernape that blocks... that doesn't have any stabs. Just has utility moves. Gyarados has shown leftovers, so it will die to a Thunderbolt, but Fruhdazi respects it and actually gets a Reflect for his troubles. Starmie comes in. I mean, Fruhdazi seems to have brought a pretty great team for this. Like, multiple taunt users and... Another taunt can come out? Yeah. Didn't even do very much, that Earthquake. And now Nidoqueen can die, but actually Fruhdazi goes for the Gyarados safe play. Now he knows that the Latias is not a Scarf Latias. So that's not as effective of a swap in, but Magneton is. Nice Waterfall though, catches the Magneton coming in, the alternative answer. And now Latias is going to come in here pretty freely. What was the Tyranitar? Oh, is that full? Looked like maybe a sack off of the Nidoqueen to get that Tyranitar in safely to Pursuit, or maybe it's not Pursuit Tar at all. No, it does come in. Alright. Here's a second Draco Meteor. Actually, we're going to see rocks go down. There's the Pursuit. Kind of funny that Fruhdazi just swapped the first time. He would have been fine. Lucario is going to come in. He's aura farming. Struck Berry lets it not die to Earthquake, and looks like CM Aura Sphere, probably Dark Pulse. No Earthquake on the Gastrodon means that it's going to survive. Down Gastrodon goes. Latias probably has to be the swap in here. A little bit of Vacuum Wave Chip. And now Tyranitar is going to get to come in. That's a good T-Wave. Bhalaj has to rely on this dumbass fucking status to be able to win this game now. And does get the full pair of the first turn. Latias can win this 1v1, as long as there's no crit, and then drop is also very unhelpful. That was a very nice pursuit from Fruhdazi. And I don't think that Bhalaj is going to have the gas to win this game now. There's a Spike. Does not do as much as one would hope. Here's the Brave Bird. I don't know about the taunt there. I feel like you probably Wisp, but that stalled out the Reflect turns, and Rotom is very, very bad for Bhalaj. I don't think, unless Thunderbolt crit Paras or something like that. No, it's not even faster, of course, because it's a Scarf Rotom. Yeah, no, that was cooked for Bhalaj from the start. I mean, really great team bring from Fruhdazi to call out these this stall-ish structure. Get some taunts in with the Infernape. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, well, we have a game 3. We always love game 3. Here we go. We got a Suicune versus Zapdos lead. Fruhdazi losing the lead interaction for the first time this set. Tyranitar is going to come in on a Thunderbolt. Yep. And probably U-turn out. Maybe Pursuit? No Pursuit. Thunder Wave. That's actually pretty nice from Fruhdazi here. The Heatran is not going to want to stay in on an Earthquake. Yep. I was thinking maybe he would click Stealth Rock, but maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe it's the 3 attack. Heatran's coming in. Also can't stay in now because of the Earth Power, and now rocks are up. That's really nice for Fruhdazi. Okay, Bhalaj calling out not going back to the Rotom a second time. Pretty smart. Ice Beam, not going to do much to Jirachi. Oh, that's a big crit. That's a big crit. Calm Mind, Jirachi would have been pretty scary for what Fruhdazi's revealed so far, but big crit. Jirachi goes down. Latias is going to come in on Zapdos. Zapdos is going to be taken. It doesn't seem to be leftovers, so it's going to take some chip every time it comes in. With the rocks and the sand. Fruhdazi clicking Surf, trying to call out a Tyranitar swap. There's the Tyranitar swap, but Fruhdazi doubling back to Suicune. It's going to get massive chip on this Tyranitar. Latias looks fairly threatening now. Rotom looks fairly threatening now. And Lucario is back in. Big Aura Sphere to 62%. This looks like Scarf Flygon. Here's the Rotom Wash. Nice U-turn from Bhalaj. Is this calling out no Hydro Pump? Looks like it. It did swap last time, so that was a fairly safe play from Bhalaj. I don't know about that Pursuit. Fruhdazi has managed to turn a sack of a Tyranitar into a lost Tyranitar of his own. Lucario is going to be in. It's going to see the Zapdos now. Admittedly, this Latias does look incredible, but very low. So it's not going to be able to do too much before it goes down. The Flygon is fairly low as well. Just getting chip into this Heatran. Nice move from the Heatran, trying to prevent something from coming in. Fruhdazi is perfectly fine, just trading chip, trying to get as much chip in as possible. Shadow Ball takes down Suicune. We're going to see Heatran come in, or possibly Flygon. Heatran. This Rotom is choice locked, so. Man, Bhalaj does not go for that Earth Power read he went for earlier. Explosion. It's going to take the Heatran out. Force the Flygon into Outrage, more than likely. Yeah, down Rotom goes, but the Lucario, I don't think will die to Outrage. And actually has Vacuum Wave to finish it off, so. A nice effort for Fruhdazi. Good team picks after the first one kind of went awry. You know, kind of lost to the Starmie. Maybe could have brought the... Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, nice adjustments from Fruhdazi. This team did so well into this one. And obviously the third game went pretty well as well. So yeah, shoutouts to Bhalaj Blast, also a very good player. Sad to see him go out so early, but yeah, Good luck to Fruhdazi in the next round. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been Gold Mason, and we will see you next time on a Revival Gaming commentated set for DPP Revival 2.